There we go.
Okay.
Then what?
Now you can continue.
After retirement, I went to work for the local electricians union and worked 10 years at that and retired for good. Now I'm back on the farm, living.
La Dolce Vita. Sorry.
Living the rest of my, I've lived a long time, and I'm settling here to finish it off. I'm 93 years old as of now.
Well, sorta. So, Dad, this is something I don't know much about. Hawaii. Ohio. I just know there's a connection to Ohio.
My grandparents lived in Ohio.
And you went to live with them?
Well, when there was discourse between my father and mother, she would take us to Ohio, and I would stay at my grandmother's. She worked in the various places out there, and eventually I came back here in 1935. And but not to the farm. We lived in a rooming house over in Manchester. I worked on a farm over in Bedford. And
Whose rooming house was it?
what?
Whose rooming house?
52 Myrtle Street.
Whose was it?
And the woman's name was, let's see.
Is that where Grandma got the idea?
Huh?
Is that where grandmother got the idea for doing a rooming house?
No, she always was ready to go at anything. And we moved, what the heck was these? Mrs. Hinckley ran this one here. But there was a rooming house over on the next street that we moved to, and my mother ran it for a party over on the west side, and then she bought it from them.
Ah.
And that was at 22 Prospect Street. And then she bought 37 Harrison Street and turned that into a rooming house. And when she sold at the end of the war, those places were all torn down, and because Susan Roebuck had bought it and they needed it for a parking lot. And she had also started a restaurant down to the Orrington Hotel. No, the Cadillac Hotel. And I don't know whatever happened there. But she was always diving into something.
Do you remember going to school in first grade? Is that when you started school?
Down here.
Yeah, what was that like? Like,
Well,
what was the town like then, and your involvement in it?
Well, the town was very small. There was only 900 people in the town. And you figure now there's pretty close to 12,000 people. And at that time, there was no industry here. There was a schoolhouse, 2 blacksmith shops, and a sawmill.
Take Pearson.
And that was about it for the town. We had an old guy, Frank Noyes. He had wood choppers working in the woods, cutting wood. They'd cut and split wood, and he hauled it into Milford to dealers over there or to houses, because that was a principal way of heating in those days. And then everybody turned to coal. And then around 1935, they started changing to oil in the kitchen stoves. Because most everybody heated one room in those days.
Yeah.
They didn't heat a whole house because it was just too expensive. You couldn't afford things like that because your pay, a good pay, was $20 a week, and you lived pretty good on that.
You're gonna want to cut and start again.